Hello everybody, and we're back for round one. We rolled a 2 with Janklock Holmes. Had a little bit of a minor deck malfunction, but it's all good. Our opponent is on the play. And he's playing black. Interesting. So, let's shuffle up, we'll see what our hand is, and we'll be off to the races. Hopefully it's a good 7. And it's not a good 7. Excellent. Off to a rousing start. One land hand, and it's not the color we needed. I'm not keeping it. This is a lot better. I mean, it's not super great, but we have a search for tomorrow, which is actually going to let us do something. I'm probably just going to go ahead and suspend search for tomorrow, as we don't have another play. So, I'm going to go ahead and suspend our search for tomorrow, as it's going to have just about the same impact. And I'll be honest, my ability to draw lands is sometimes pretty bad. And I want to run out Amro Seekers and then just spend Non-Tuco Shaman, get us a draw. Let us do some fun stuff, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, he's got a turn 2 play. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's oh. It's an Errant Ephemeron. Well, that's insane. So we've got to beat Errant Ephemeron. Ooh, we got our splash mana. That's excellent. Means we don't have to mess around. We can just grab a second forest for the Non-Tuco Shaman. Does it come into our hand or just come into play tapped? Oh, it comes into play. Excellent. So we can just suspend Non-Tuco Shaman and get that incidental card draw immediately. I think that's what we'll do, actually. Ooh, yes. The tingly feelings all over. He's 3 colors as well. Alright, so this is going to trigger, discard. We're going to find a forest. Comes into play, which is excellent. Shuffle our library. Draw ourselves a Kurd. And then I think we're just going to suspend the Shaman. Get some card draw. I mean, this is going to be worrisome, but I've got time. And this is going to come into play. I'm going to gain some card advantage. I'll drop Ancient. This ticks down to 2. This is going to come into play, and then I've got Ancient, and then I'll have Amral Seekers probably the turn after to put him on the defensive. Then I'll start basically just playing Reach of Branches as many times as possible. I mean, really, I'm going to try and race it. Ooh, he's got Goblin tokens. Well, that is annoying. So this is going to come into play. When it comes into play, I draw a card. So I draw a card from the Shaman. All right, so we got a Resounding Silence. That's pretty decent. Draw another card, because one from Shaman, one from that. Cloud Goat Ranger is insane. I was going to play Sporloth Ancient, and now I think I'm just going to play Cloud Goat Ranger. I'm actually going to attack with Non-Tuco Shaman. If he would like to double block with his goblins and trade for my Shaman, I think that's fine. I'm going to make a board state, though. This is a fast game. I like this. We've got relevant removal for that, too, which is good. So, pretty happy. Pretty happy, too, because he seems to be... I don't know if he's got counter magic or not. I'm always hesitant of that when I'm playing blue, so I'm glad he's tapped out. I think mine is a little better than Marsh Flitter. I have a hunch that it's just a little better than Marsh Flitter. All right, so we've got, I think next turn what we're going to do is swing everybody. Depending on what he plays. I might just paralyze his blocker and swing everybody. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll probably just swing with these 4. Leave the Cloud Goat back. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if I give him flying, he can just sack a Goblin, and then this, and then eat my Cloud Goat Ranger, which I don't necessarily want. But if I swing in with these, I'm fine if he wants to trade Goblin for Goblin, and I'm absolutely fine if he wants to eat a goblin, turn this into a 3/3, because he's still trading 1/1 tokens for 1/1 tokens. So, taking one. We'll make our guys Kithkins before we do anything else. He left a bunch of mana up, so what I'm going to do is not going to play into counter magic. I'll probably just play Reach of Branches if I draw a forest, or even if I don't draw a forest. We'll see what we draw. Kithkin Greatheart. I can actually just play Greatheart and Amrow Seekers in one turn. Also, what I didn't realize is that I'm pretty sure... Yeah, so that's good. We're going to go right to attacks. Swing 6. And hopefully he doesn't have any combat tricks, but if he does, he does. I'm not attacking into this. I don't know what he's got, and I don't want to find out. I'll leave Cloudgut Ranger back. Because right now I have a board presence, and he does not. Yep. Seems good. Should put him to 13. There we go. Kithkins are dead. Goblins are dead. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do Kithkin Greatheart, who is a 3/2, because we control a giant. Nope, no response to that. And then we're just going to play Amrow Seekers. And end our turn. So I think we're in a really good spot, actually. If he can't really swing in with his Errant Ephemeron because we've got such a strong board presence. I don't think there's any like crazy board wipe in this set that I remember. Okay, so he has dragged down, probably targeting Cloudgut Ranger. No, Kithkin Greatheart's only a 2/1. So he's playing the drag down deck as well. He does have Ephemeron, which is fine. We've got tons of gas in hand. I am not worried. He doesn't really have a swing here. I mean, next turn I can just swing with bound. I can bound and silence the Ephemeron and then just beat in for a ton of damage if I really wanted to. Really depends on what he's playing. Murderous Redcap. That card's awesome. Yeah, kills my Kithkin. Ouch. I take 5, I go to 14. Yep. Wait, what happened? Oh, it's a goblin, so he's sacking it to this, so I actually go to 11, and he's just going to kill Greatheart. Okay. Interesting. All right. Alright, well, we're going to play Vivid Marsh. Because there's no sense not to play Vivid Marsh. Wow, Murderous Redcap is awesome. And then I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do Bound and Silence, targeting Ephemeron. Ephemeron, sorry. Yep. And then we're going to go right to swings for 3. That's going to be, I think, the end of the race. Okay, so he's just going to chuck it in front of it. Yep. Seems fine, and we're done. Okay. So next turn, depending on what we've got, we can just play Reach of Branches, or we can play Sporloth Ancient. I'm probably going to play Ancient. I'd like to get a little more power and toughness on the board. Maybe he's got discard. Sword would be nice to see. Either of my Knights of the Reliquary would be nice to see. His deck is good, though, man. Tell you what, Murderous Redcap does flippin' work against us. What are you doing? No, stop. Stop playing huge things. Oh, no, he's going to get Redcap back? Oh, yikes. Oh, wow, that's brutal. Yeah, that sucks. Warren Pilfer. Oh, he has haste too? He's swinging for 4. I actually think we have to block this. Take 1. Yep. Go to 10. Alright, now we definitely play Ancient. Changeling is good. Actually, Changeling's really good. But if we play Changeling now, it's just going to get eaten by the what's his face, the Murderous Redcap. So we're going to play the Sporloth, and then I forgot to swing. I passed the turn back too early. Oh well. That happens sometimes. Sometimes you make really bad mistakes. So our opponent should really be at 10, but that's my own fault, so. Oh, no, you don't have to do that, dude. Yeah. Oh, he's letting us swing? Yeah, alright, we'll take the swing. See, people on here are so nice. I mean, I've done this before for people too, but it's really nice because no one's like super try-hardy. You demand. We'll block Pilferer. He's probably got a combat trick, but I mean, I got a 4/4, so if he wants to draw it out. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I go to 7. Go into 7. Okay. And he's suspending Cloudskate? Jesus. What do we need to draw? Stir of the Pride would be sweet. That's very good as well. Now that I think about that. Alright, well this gets a counter on it. Yeah, Redcap is still a 2/2. It didn't die. He didn't sack to Marsh Flitter. So what I'm actually going to do... Alright. Working on BTW, he's still 2/2. Okay, cool. Alright, so do I swing? That's the major question here is, do I swing? And I don't know if I do or not. I think swinging is the only way to win. He's got Rift Ring Cloudskate basically just ready to eat us. I think we swing for it. I think he actually blocks. We'll see what happens. We need to be a little aggressive here. Yep, he does. He blocks, hits me for 1. Yep, hitting me for 1. So I go down to 6. And now what we can do is we can just do... This is awesome because, I mean, this is a great draw. Saltfield Recluse is great. And Avian Changeling is great. Avian blocks this Marsh Flitter. If he just wants to do stuff with it, that's fine. He can. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I don't block. No, I do. I'm at 6. I definitely block and force the sack because then I'm swinging in for 4. Next turn, Soulfield Recluse is going to block 2 of that damage. In the coming turns, so what's good right now? Stir of the Pride would be nice to see. Certainly I would like to see my drag downs. Let's do this. Actually, let's block with this here, because if he's got a combat trick, he's got a combat trick, and then he's not going to sack this to this, and then he's going to lose his Marsh Flitter. So we're going to block and block. Chances are he's going to sack this to Avian Changeling. Yeah. Yep. I don't take any damage, however, which I like. I like not taking any damage. Also, we're going to get a Saperling next turn. And that's not pivotal to our win condition, but it is good. I do like Saperlings. Now, depending on what he plays, because he could play something absolutely backbreaking, like another Warren Pilfer, or that. Holy crap, dude. Your deck is insane. Alright. So we get blood capped, basically. Yikes. Alright, well. There's a Forest, which is good. We're going to swing 4 before we make our Saperling token, so as to avoid any of those blood cap shenanigans. God, blood cap is incredible. Yep. I go to 5. Yep. Go to 5. Yeah, I go to 5. We're going to play Reach of Branches because it's the only thing left in our hand to play. Tell you what, though, this is a game, man. This is a game. A serious game of Magic. We're going to get a Reach of Branches back to our hand, so at least we know we've got some form of pressure. And then we're also going to make a Saperling. Yep. So now we've got a little bit more of a board presence. He's going to bring us to 2 next turn, but we've got stuff. He's going to bring us to 2. This Marsh Flitter turned out to be pretty awesome. Although I would like to see our drag down. Our drag down would be nice to see. Or the thing that gives all of our guys lifelink. That would also do well for us. Yeah, he's sacking it to... He's going to... No sack. So I go to 4. Alright, I go to 4. Interesting. What are you playing at, sir? Oh, what? A Fairy Rogue. That's fairly rogue of you, I say. So what wins this for us? Stir of the Pride, or Sword, basically, or Drag Down. No, Drag Down does. Well, yeah, Drag Down because we can kill this, and then he's only got us for 3 unless he has another Goblin in hand. He gets a counter. See what we got. Incremental growth. Does that change anything? Yeah, because we make Sporloth Ancient a 7/7, and then we make the Tree Folk a 4/6, and then we're swinging lethal, and then we put another counter on Ephemeron. I'm going to mispronounce that name at least 3 more times, I think. Alright, so let's leave a Plains back. Let's leave a Vivid Marsh back so he thinks that we've got something cool. We've got 5. Although he's going to know what it is anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, do we put 3 counters on the Tree Folk to make that a 5/8, and then 2 on Sporloth Ancient to make it a 6/6, and then 1 on Ephemeron? Because then he's more tempted to do this, and I can get a Saperling. Yeah, let's do that. So that's 6, 5. We're swinging lethal. Hopefully he's gonna block. Then he's got us at 3. Yeah, I mean we have to swing in here, I think is the point. Swings for 11. We have to remember too our spore count is at. Okay, so he did block Ancient. Latchkey Fairy is dead. He goes to 6. Okay. This comes into play. Bounces Tree Folk. Hits me for 3. I go to 1, and then I've got a Saperling token. What does that do for me? Yep, knew he was going to bounce it, so we're still going to get our Saperling, which is great. Or maybe he just leaves us back to block. Yeah, he leaves Marsh Splitter back to block, I think. So we have Drag Down. Drag Down is our only answer at this point. Drag Down or the thing that gives us lifelink. This is a tough game. Go to 2. Alright, drag down, drag down, drag down. He's flooding pretty hard, too. I don't even know if Warren... Does Warren Pilferers do anything for us? No, it doesn't. Put a Saperling into play. Let's just do that now. I can do that whenever I want. After my upkeep. Draw a card. What do we have? Plains. Does Plains do it for us? No, I don't think Plains does it for us. Well, that is a sad state of affairs. An excellent game, but a sad state of affairs. Let's see if we can swing it for 6. See if he decides not to block it. Maybe he wants to not block it. I don't know. Yep, he blocks it. Well, we definitely had outs. I mean, our drag down would have definitely held us onto this one. But I think... Well, let's make him sweat for it. Let's make him sweat for it. Oh, man. Hey, I mean, he definitely swings with Cloud Skate. Or kills me with... Yeah, he's swinging. Okay, GG. I didn't have it. Oh, man. What is the top card of our deck? Let's look at it is. Oh, it's our drag down. Come on. Oh, that's why you never look at the top card of your deck. Darn it. Alright, well, next card was my drag down. Yeah, we would have had it. 1 turn away. Curses. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Does not count in Magic. We were all in the mulligan too, so I don't feel so bad about that. Felt like we played a pretty good game. Had a great opponent. This hand is sweet. We've got a turn 2 play. We got a turn 3 play. We got a Cloud Gut Ranger. So can't complain about this. All right, so there we go. Yeah, my turn 1 play was Plains, so that's not changing. Yep. We know that he doesn't have any turn 2 plays. I mean, if he does, it's normally a Ephemeron. So, I mean, this is pretty exciting, I think, for us. Going to play Amrow Scout. Turn 4, too, depending on what he's got. I just might use this to tutor and grab Saltfield Recluse. Alright, so there's no Swamp yet. Oh, and no Suspend. Alright, so we have our Swamp 2. Let's just go right to combat. I don't know what he's got, but we're going to try and swing for our 2. I think our play is going to be Swamp, though. Oh, he does have something. Oh, he's basic land cycling in response. Okay, that seems fine. Seems decent, good sir. I think we're just going to respond by playing Avian Changeling and saying go. I think next turn, depending on what he plays, I may just... I may just put an Amrow Seekers on the battlefield. Yep. Revealing that he's getting a mountain, which means he's probably got like a Grape Shot or something. It would suck if he had Grape Shot. I don't want him to kill Amrow Seekers. Although if he is going to spend his turn killing Amrow Seekers, I think that's okay. Grape Shot? No? Something else? Ooh, Rift Bolt. Targeting what? Sure. Target my Changeling. That seems fine. I don't mind that much. I mean, I mind. I don't like it, but... Alright, we're going to draw a card. Alright, we've got our drag down, which is great. We are just going to tutor for Seekers here. He's going to have something. Knight of the Reliquary. I want the Seekers. Tutor and pass. That's our turn. Next turn we got Cloud Goat Ranger. And then we're just going to Cloud Goat Ranger into the skies, I think. That was a good move, I think, on his part, too. Rift bolting our Avian Changeling. Oh, please don't have flippin'... what's-its-face? Yep, he's got it. He got the red cap. But who is he murdering? Who are you murdering, Redcap? Who? Ah, he murdered the scout. Probably a good call on his part. As the constant tutoring, I'm sure, is insane. That is a Sword of Fire and Ice, which I think we're just going to play and equipped. I like Cloud Goat Ranger, but not as much as I like playing Sword of Fire and Ice. Because we hit him for 6, and then we draw an extra card? That seems awesome. well, yeah. Yeah, Sword is brutal. Swings 4. He's got to take it, and then we peg him in the face for 2. Hit him for the other 2. We draw another card. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, Sword was an insane draw there. Because now Redcap doesn't do jack against us, basically. I mean, this is a 2-turn clock by itself. Plus every turn we're going to draw cards. If anything's a threat, I'm just going to kill it with drag down. I mean, this is pretty much where we want to be. He could have something ridiculous. Like, he could like, suspend Rift Bolt and then Rift Bolt Grape Shot. Kill my guy. That'd be good. Well, we're taking 2 here. I mean, that's fine. Sword is incredible, though. And an insane draw. He could have bounced, too. I mean, he's shown Cloudskate. Redcap! Stop! Go away! Hitting me for another 2. Yeah. Yep. Well, I think we're just going to play Cloud Goat Ranger, and I would be shocked if that was not the concession. First things first, we are going to play Vivid Grove. I know we could wait to play another land, but there's no real point to wait to see if we get a Forest for Sporoso or Thallid. I just want to get this out, get it as untapped as quickly as possible. Yeah, I honestly don't know how... I think Cloud Goat Ranger is just going to be a scoop for him. Hit you for 2 more. I mean, we got to hit him for the 2 more with the Sword of Fire and Ice. We pick up a card from Sword. And we tap 5. We're just going to tap all of them because I don't feel like having to untap it. Yeah, that's going to be Cloud Goat, and then I think that's going to draw the concession. Yeah. Yep, it did. All right, so we go to game 3. That's good. I mean, game 3 is always good. I think that would have been a little bit harder if we didn't have Sword. Sword made that easy. I mean, our hand had a lot of good stuff in it for sure. I mean, the Drag Down, the Spore Sower, Thallid, and Amro is going to do a pretty good job, although it would have died to the second little jerk bag. But, I mean, what are you going to do, right? It would have been a race between our Cloud Goat Ranger, I think, and then our Spore Sower against whatever he'd got in hand. I'm still confident that we had a decent enough time. This hand is keepable. What we're going to do is we're going to throw down Search for Tomorrow first, and then we're going to throw down Dirkwood Baloth on turn 2. We've got Thallid, we've got Armorer, and we've got Kithkin. So Armorer is actually a really good answer to his red caps. Yep. I like this card too. What are you doing? What do you have? Oh, Pyrite Spellbomb. That's awesome. Wow, his deck seems really good. Really well constructed. Alright, so we do have our planes. Does that change anything? I think it does. I think we just suspend Baloth. Now that I know that we've got our turn 2 play set, basically. I'd rather just get Baloth up and running. I mean, it's going to be fine no matter what happens, I think. Yep, he's got his giant suspend guy, and I've got my giant suspend guy. The difference is, I think his is better. By quite a bit, in fact. We do have a turn 2 play. We do have a turn 3 play. Hopefully we will get a 4th land for our Spore Sower Thallid. I may actually just do Search for Tomorrow to get the land if I'm not sure that I'm going to get it. Hopefully I will draw any land of any sort, and that way I can go Kithkin and then Thallid. But, it's not a huge deal if we don't. Rothy Trapper is a problem, I think. Rothy Trapper is definitely a problem. Alright, well, Bound in Silence is good. Certainly. Certainly Bound in Silence is good. But we need to get some land. So first things first, we are going to attack for 2. And then we're going to play Search for Tomorrow. Just going to hard cast that bad boy. We're going to grab a Swamp. So that, if we do draw Drag Down, we've got access to Drag Down. Yep, we weren't going to get another land for a while. Because now we're going to go Spore Sower, and we're going to have some real pressure on this board. I think that's how we're going to have to win this game, personally. But oh, he's got an EOT. Is he sacking Pirate Spellbomb? Please sack Pirate Spellbomb. Yes, he does. Okay. Well, we've got removal for this guy. So, and he doesn't have any real board pressure just yet. So, that's nice. Ooh, he's mana screwed, though. That sucks. I mean, I think... I mean, we would have been mana screwed, too, if we didn't have that Search for Tomorrow. Is he just going to cycle a Spellbomb now, I wonder? Land is good, because now we can play our Thallid. We're basically just going to go Uber Thallid, I think, too. Because this puts 1 on everything, and this just says 2, so... I think he's deciding... Oh, yeah, he's got to declare tap step. Oh, he's tapping me down with Rothy Trapper. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He's got the tapping. Our curve is just... Yeah. Our curve is just sweet. We have a back-breaking curve. Spore Sower, and then pass turn back. Yep, Spore Sower is actually really good for us. I'm glad we got him. And he is sacking the Spell Bomb. Does make me wonder what he's got in hand. This ticks down to 1. Should tick down to 1 anyway. No? Does it tick down? Did I miscount? I did miscount. Oh no, red cap! No! Darn it! Wait, 2 to Thalid? Oh, okay. Yeah. Clearly the one that you want to kill there. Alright, so Spore Sower is going to get a counter. This is going to tick down to 1. I am going to draw a card. Okay, so it was at 1. And we draw Sword again, and I think that's going to get the concession. Maybe it doesn't, actually. Do we play Sword here is the question. If we play Sword now, we swing 6. He blocks with that. Nothing happens. But it has Pro Red and Pro Blue. That doesn't do anything. I honestly just think we run out Thalid here. Well, first things first, we definitely swing 4. Yep, and I think we just try and kill him in a giant tide of beef. I think that's our play. And then we put Sword out there and equipped it to somebody else next turn. Or we should just resounding bound and silence the Ephemeron. Oh, this is so frustrating. I hate you, Ephemeron. I hate you. You were incredible. You are so dang powerful, and it is just baffling to me. If he swings with red cap, I'm not going to block it either. Yep, you got me. I go to 16. Fairy, you have reveals 1 card. What's the 1 card I want you to discard? Yep. You got Amro Seekers. You got Amro Seekers. This comes into play. Alright, so Spore Sower is going to put a counter on itself, and then it's going to put a counter on the Ancient. We're going to draw our card. Alright, it's a land. We are going to, so basically what we're going to do is we're just going to play our Forest. We're going to run out Sword. We're going to Ephemeron, kill the Ephemeron with Bound and Silence, and then we're just going to swing for 1 billion. Let's do land. And then let's go, actually let's remove, let's do this. I don't, because he could do some double block shenanigans probably and kill one of these guys, and I want to get my my dudes. Alright, so we're going to get 2 Saperlings, instant board presence. This is just such a cool combo too. We're about to declare attackers. If he wants to kill, you know, something, he can kill something. That's fine. Alright, so he doesn't have the ability to. He's going to hit a Saberling, but that's fine. I just didn't want him to do anything crazy. We are going to swing 8. Yep, Murderous Redcap is going to block. He takes 4. He kills a Saberling. Yep. Which is fine. Because now we go to our second main phase. And we play Sword. And we also play... Bounded Silence, targeting Ephemeron. Or targeting Ephemeron. Sorry, I pronounced that name wrong. So this is gone. We've got Sword. Next turn, both of these guys are going to get another 1/1 counter. I'm going to equip this, make this do to 3/3, and we're just going to begin the harshest of beats. And we've only played 7 spells this game. 8 spells this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 7 spells. No, 8 spells, because Bound in Silence. Our opponent has only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spells, as opposed to our 8, but that seems fine. He's got a Prowl cost card, so we're going to hit for 1. Then he's going to play Latchkey Fairy, which is fine. That's more than okay. GG's. Is he giving up? I think he can still fight out of this. Oh, wow. Did he leave the game? Ouch. Wow. Our opponent just left. Well, we drew an Amrow Scout. So that's good. This was going to get our Salt-Filled Recluse. I mean, decent game so far. I think our deck worked really well. I think Sword is great. We had an awesome curve that last game. But, I mean, our deck was good. We had strong removal. I think our splash worked really well. Despite the fact that we never saw it, I don't think there was a single game where I was like, man, I'm really nervous about how my mana base looks. The Rebel synergy actually turned out to be pretty great. A shout out, of course, to True to the Man who, you know, is true to his namesake. Let us take that other swing in game 1. Truly a fun game. I mean, Sword is awesome. Sword is great. We had Sword and a ton of good fatties. So, can't complain. Love Modern Masters. Again, guys, if you would like to get involved with Draft Radio, send us an email at draftradio@gmail.com. I'd like to thank you personally for joining us. I know that you have a ton of drafts to choose for on YouTube, and I'm glad that you chose Draft Radio for tonight. If you'd like to get involved, it's draftradio@gmail.com. And as always, guys, take it easy and have a wonderful evening.